every time the sand falls from your insole. And when our eyes meet, all I can read is you're the B-side. I said it's not what you like, it's what you like as a person. Well, I need new hobbies, is one thing for certain. It's not what you like, it's what you like as a person. Well, I need new hobbies, is one thing for certain.
Hello. I apologize, I'm eating pretzels because I just got home from class. So I'm gonna finish this pretzel and then we'll get into it. Okay. Hello, chat. I'm live. It's stream day. Hi. We're continuing the Outer Worlds today. It's gonna be fun. I enjoyed this game. So, I'll pause my music and we'll get into the game. I also like that Reaganomics is the song that was playing before I start the game, because that's kind of funny. Hi Ace, welcome, welcome. I'm still on my starting soon, that's cool. And I think, oh cool, I do have it on. What do I not have? What am I missing? Okay, my alert box is shut off, that needs to turn on. My follower goal's off, there we go. I turned off things for the lore stream, and I forgot to turn things back on after the lore stream. The follower goal was not turned off for the lore stream, that was for something else. We were being dumb one night. However, that was me accidentally hiding it instead of clicking into game. Load game. Well, that's my game, right? Okay, yes, this is my game. So yeah, I literally just got home from class. Stopped, talked to my professor really quick about something, and then was like, okay, time to stream. Okay, what am I doing for quest? I've not botched a quest. Okay, I have not done anything around here then.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I'm getting my own playthrough of the Outer Worlds confused with Skizzy's playthrough. And then my own secondary playthrough that I'm playing alongside. I need to not. Because I'm causing myself issues.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying
But how are you
myself
today,
with a
Ace?
little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing
This
at me,
poor
see?
kid.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my...
Those are good.
I know the old community center kept a copy. No
I already
kidding.
had it from the
Really? Well, which one?
the one I have is the one from oh no, because I went back to the cannery and I got the second one. I forgot I got the second one. I'm doing pretty good. Kind of sleepy. That is just my general state though. I'm drinking soda, so I'm actually starting to function again because I can't function without caffeine some days. Today was one of those days. I had 2 classes. Do you know how annoying it is? Okay, side tangent. Well, I give this guy his
Look
things.
at that. Building a computer
So,
machine
I'm
out of
taking a
stick from
fantasy lit
potatoes,
class.
A primer. I'm just glad it
And,
survived all
I
these
mean, it's a
years.
bunch of fun. I love this
I
class.
appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Um,
In fact, I put aside something
what
special
I
on the
don't
off chance that somebody'd search out those data
love
pads for me.
is the
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
2 guys. It's like 2 or 3 guys who sit behind me.
Ain't
and-
that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
They do not shut up
2 whole data pads.
the entirety of
You
class.
still my beating heart. Oh,
I'm just
almost
like,
forgot your
can
payment.
you shut up?
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off
Because
your
like
hands.
I just want to be able to like sit here, listen to the professor, and maybe occasionally talk about whatever story or short stories we're reading for this class. I haven't talked a lot recently because I keep forgetting we have readings and I just don't do the readings. That leads for so many fun things. But these guys will not shut up, and it's like not shutting up in the way that it's actually acting like a bunch of know-it-alls. And it's so annoying because this is the second class I have that has a bunch of know-it-all men. I'm just like, please, can I be left
What is
to
it?
like pay attention to this class?
I'll tell you what I could be. Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little
But I'm
ways
just-
east.
I just want to
Their
pay attention
numbers
to
are
class.
growing.
But
Gotta come from somewhere.
yeah, the other class is a sci-fi class, which I'm taking both of these classes as 300 level classes.
What is it?
So, I have to do extra projects for both of these classes. Because 300 level, you have to put in more work to get more out of it.
Something I can help you with?
But God, am I going insane
I'll help
with
if
this
I
class. Did I converse with this guy last time? I can't remember. I did. This tells you how good my memory is. It's been a week since we played the game. And I don't remember anything that we did. Doing good. Okay, Zoe's journal, page 12, so that's it then. No more Edgewater for me, no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, mans, and would you like another's? I like having to read out loud. I'm dyslexic and it's not nice having eyes. Thankfully, this class doesn't have the reading out loud aspect. I'm taking a religious studies class that's a 300 level. And, I was reading off definitions of legitimate in class, and I'm just like, this is like the worst time for me to have one of these moments where I just stumble over a word, or I just get to a word, I know how to say it, but I cannot like make my mouth say it, which is why you see me do this constantly on stream. It's so much fun not being able to talk. Because you just go, bleh. the same time, you can tell I'm genuinely annoyed at the fact that I cannot say a word. Because I just stop talking and I just kind of stare. It's not fun. And what do you like in others? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake. Because I've always hated the cannery and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, wow, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much during the time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to me, do personal responsibility in surviving on one's own bootstraps. Oh, but you misappropriate $1 of adrenaline time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Word vomiting is really prevalent when I speak. I get that. Yeah. When I do like actually talk in class, I'm either really quiet, really little voice. Like half the time my professor, and the main class that happens in is this religion class. And my professor has to go, wait, what? And I'm like, I need to speak up. And the other half of the time, sometimes people just don't understand me because I'm going 100 miles an hour and it's fun. At the same time, he's the same professor he's the same professor who also speaks similar speed to me. But like I completely get what, like, I can understand everything he's saying. I can write it down. I did stop taking paper notes in that class because I cannot handwrite as fast as I can type. Am I horribly misspelling a whole bunch of words constantly? Yes, I am. Does it make sense to me? Yes, it does. Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day that you take destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules, I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Guess I'm in Adrena time too. Everyone loves Adrena time, even Marauders, right? I got odds these Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terror 2, Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Is there anything I can loot in here, or is she just broke? Oh, there's one down here. Oh, page 18. Good news, I'm alive, starting to feel a little bit better too. There's a group of deserters living in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. There's something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot. Something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery, and the labs have just enough power to run an aether wave, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas, Marketeer. What would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming in the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, maybe that doesn't sound too bad. I could myself a cadre of marauders, a band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits. What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14, the 100 Hooligans, featuring Zoe the Bandit Queen. Handwriting my notes looks like chicken scratch considering I'm... Ooh. Yeah. My handwriting's not awful. It definitely could be worse, but it definitely like could be way worse. But I do combine a lot of my letters. Like I essentially write in a half cursive style. But sometimes I don't do it completely right. What weapons do I have? I'll switch out to the plasma rifle. Like, sometimes I can read my notes, other times I'm like, what the fuck did I write here? This is why you have a plasma gun. I'm trying to find where the other dead guys are. Like over here, I think? I don't know. I've now lost all the dead guys I killed. There's like one up here, I think? I don't know, it's fine. I can read like my handwriting like half of the time. The other half I'm just like, what the fuck am I looking at? It's very 50-50 in terms of being able to read what I write.
You got it.
Let's see. Nah, I'm quite happy over here. There's something up here. I have a feeling I should probably stay avoiding.
Incoming!
Oh, she did. There's Dag.
Everyone all right?
There, now they're all dead. Now I'm no longer getting shot at. Let's see. Leave the mining gear. I don't know what's up there, but I do not want to deal with it. I speedran Disney 2 Shadowkeep on my Hunter because I did none of her, and speedran Shadowkeep just use the cutscene that shows the playable character's face, and I see showing Destiny 2 doesn't have a cinematic camera mode. Oh, that sucks! God, I love games that have, like, cinematic camera modes, because, like, it's so cool to be able to, like, see your character in, like, whatever setting that you're in. I don't remember if I have if there's a cinematic mode on here.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that. No encore?
You're a dumbass.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving
Yeah.
nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in
glitching
them.
definitely would get you banned
You,
on
on
my
the other
service
hand,
games.
you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Can you, like, not drag your loud-ass motorcycles down the road? That'd be cool, thanks.
I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company.
This is my
see?
life. I live on
And they
a
didn't seem to mind
one-way,
one whit.
well, it's like a one-way street on either side of the buildings.
I may have
But,
bought them a few boxes of Adrena time, but
It's kind of annoying
it's got
because
nothing to
I
do with
get
it.
people flying up that road behind me, and I also have ambulances flying up that road because right down the way from the hospital.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
This is a dumbass.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt
I'm still
that.
just eating
Nobody in
pretzels.
that
I'm
camp
hungry.
really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Hey. Take her dumbass back alive, I guess. Let's go tell Grace we found the wayward wanderer. I see what's happened this week. What's happened since I did lore on Saturday? I got my new shoes last Friday. I didn't talk about that since I was streaming, since it was big lore Saturday. But I got new shoes Friday, and I've worn them a couple days this week. Well, at work, I work part-time on campus right now, at least until I graduate. But at work, Tuesday, I got asked to go put up posters around campus for some of the events we have going on at work. Well, me, la-di-da-di-da, in my way around campus in my brand new shoe. Well, originally I was talking to one of my bosses, and I was like, hey, I got new shoes, and they're kind of digging into the back of my feet. Like, they're kind of rubbing against the back of my heels, and it's, like, starting to hurt. And she's like, okay, yeah, I can get someone else to do this, referring to putting the posters up on campus. She comes back in, like, there's cinematic mode, but she comes back in, like, 10, 15 minutes later, and goes, hey, can you go put these up on campus? Completely forgetting I had mentioned, like, yeah, my shoes are, like, starting to cause me actual pain. But I wasn't gonna, like, remind her. I was like, you know what, fine. No matter what, I'm gonna have to do it because I work the afternoon shift, the 2-person shift tomorrow. So no matter what, I'm going to have to go out and hang up these posters, so I may as well do it now, even if these shoes are starting to hurt. So I'll go out and go put up these posters, which it's all fine and good until I get, like, through the building where I've had most of my classes through the we had deadline a few days ago before the final to ESP. I'm playing standalone DLC Riptide to transfer my data from my solo characters. Just, I get that. Yeah, I've definitely done that. Like, playing Dragon Age Origins, which I will be playing on stream sometime in the future. maybe after we finish Outer Worlds, I'll start doing Origins.
What is it?
But Origins, coming back from, like, in Origins, there's a DLC, Warden's Keep, I think is what it's called. I don't remember, but it's continuation of the storyline, and depending on your choices from the original, like the first game, like the main game, depends on if you like transfer in your character or if you have to make a new character, and I always make sure I'm able to transfer in my character.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe.
But like, I love games
What
that let you
happened
transfer
anyway?
characters and transfer data.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your
on my
trouble.
walk around campus
Let me know if I can do something
Tuesday,
for you.
my shoes fucked at the back of my ankles to the point I took off my shoes from the building I was in. Because like I wasn't able to get a band-aid until I got back to work, which really sucked. Cause like that hurt. my ankles hurt. You see my comfort game. Yeah, I see my comfort game. Heck yeah, concrete. So true. Concrete. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. One used to be in the town. It's working shifts at the cannery. I found one in the cannery. I found one in the community center.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh. I've never actually been in here. Okay. I may have been
If you're
in there.
falling
It's been a
sick,
while.
I don't want you near me.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
I
Miss
don't
Holcomb
want to
ain't
know what
allowed in
happened
this
here.
establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ear.
Fun times. I got a pistol. Oh, wait, no, that is my pistol. I'm confused. Yep. We'll repair. Hold on, let me go to my inventory. I was like, I actually do want to use this pistol. And I'll use the stun baton.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm up. Music to my ears.
From the vending I want to know what this vending machine incident is. I don't think I ever actually came in here on my first playthrough, so I don't know what the vending machine incident is. Now I'm curious. Like, what is this mysterious vending machine incident, and what did you do? Buy all the light ammo. Because why not? I'm gonna buy the mag pick and the bypass shunt. Because those are always nice. There we go. I don't know how to, like, sneak around into these buildings. Yeah, because there's no door along the side. Damn. Let's see if we can figure out where this last one is.
Wonder if the plague's ever going to pass.
Okay. I don't know where it could be. Because, like, we've checked the entirety of the cannery, if I remember right. There's a door open over here. Something just crawled on my toes. What the fuck? I pray that was just weird nerve thing and not something actually crawling around on my feet. Discord integration for Xbox came out on Tuesday when I logged in and went full. Nice. We love integration.
This is where the magic happens. Well,
Oh,
science.
this is
But it still happens.
Parvati's house. I've never actually been here.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
I'm sorry. Try it again, kick the loader, curse enter toes, I've entered a minimum movie. Try again, it makes a rattling noise. 2 weeks ago, people, you know what I mean. Suit, I'm pulled out. You know, over and over again, need to rewind, all coiling in number 4. You know, something else is off and I have to wait until it's quiet and this has been out for a while. Main cannery, heat processing. It's not the best. Fun. Doing for 0 days. Fun. I've never actually been in here. This is kind of neat. I really am just poking around her house. That's kind of awkward.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
This is really nice.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
I'm just doing that so she doesn't see me grab shit, because, yeah.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Fun. My bag of pretzels is still over. That's cool. I love how the companions in this, if you take stuff from them, actually act realistically, not... I know! That's so nice! Why am I getting a phone call from Greece? I'm getting a phone call from Greece and I don't know why, and I'm not picking it up because that's international charges. Why? The questions I have. Dumati left Edgewater Days. She's been reassigned to Terra when I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I ever see her again. We both knew the answer is no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Woo! Possible scam call, I know! Not picking it up. Note from Indumati. Robert, they won't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It's the only time she stopped crying. Oh, this is sad. Oh, that is sad. The letters of Parvati's mom to Parvati's dad. Ah, that is my heart.
That was quick.
Bop, 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 bop. She no longer reacts now that I picked up one.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
I don't think I want to eat a can of salt tuna, but I like that you do have ammo in your kitchen. That's fun. Okay, I have now explored everywhere. I know Parvati is like the sweetest character, and I love her. But isn't that the copy of... Okay, I've looked on this. Barred. How do I get in then? There's a door on the other side. Which means there's some way to get in here from the other side. Which means to say that there should theoretically be some way back here, but there's no doors back here. Which means there's probably a way in from the outside around the back. Uh-huh. No, I have been blocked. This really just went, nah, you thought. I actually never knew who I know, but her mother, like, told her dad, like, her name is from her mom. And her mom told her dad her actual birthday. And that she likes to hear singing. My heart. There's something here. There's a lot of things here. What am I... I'm about to come around the corner to see. Oh, they're in there. Okay. We're gonna pick left door. Yeah, it's like the fact she never got to know her mom is like really, really depressing. Everybody's for Dexter be more believable. Yeah. Yoink, yoink. There, now you can get in and out that door. Okay, so if it's in an unused office, was that the one I got from upstairs then? Like, is that the one I got from up here? Because I looked at that. Well, this is a used office, so it's not going to be in there. This is also a used office. 3 volumes. Set, and then there used to be... Yeah, so I found the one of Parvati's dad. Wait, what? Like, just the base game or, like, all the DLC? Like, is it just the base game that's gonna be free? Okay. I mean, I can see why people would be mad. But, like, you still get quite a bit with just the base game. I mean, you do get more with the DLC. But, like, the base game is still pretty well fleshed out. I think it's an interesting marketing tactic. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out where this last book is, because I don't actually know. I had a lot of fun playing the University Pack, and, the University Pack and the Mermaid Pack, or the Island Life, I don't remember what it is. Also, the Jungle one's pretty fun. I'm trying to figure out where this last book is, so give me a second. Oh yeah, it's... Okay, yeah, I've got to do main quest line to do that, which... That one I gotta do... Okay, let's go talk to... the vicar. High school expansion pack screwed up a lot of things like aging, and they needed to patch the game. Yeah, I don't have the high school expansion pack. I haven't like genuinely played Sims 4
Any progress
since
on that matter we discussed?
I was in high school. And like even then, by like the end of high school, I was just using the Sims 4 to design characters.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French?
I
can't
love Vicar
fucking read
Max.
French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
I have a love-hate relationship with the Sims 4 build up. Yeah, Um, I think
Bokono, the author, had some interesting
Sims
theories about
4
man's
build-by
perception of
mode.
reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher
it's
the plan.
fine when you finally figure out
Unfortunately, he was
how
also
to
one of
use
the
it,
founders
but
of
like
the
it is
Philosophist
a
school of thought.
bitch
so
when
the
you
book
first
is
start it.
banned in this colony.
Like it is the most annoying goddamn thing.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
I got really good at using the build by mode. Sims 4 at some points feels like a mobile game. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's still better fleshed out than the actual Sims mobile game.
Please.
But like,
As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the
there's
true nature
no
of reality
real
with people who have no
replayability
interest beyond their
unless
next
like you
Aether
make
Wave
it
program.
have replayability,
But that's neither here nor there.
or like
What I need to do
make
now is
it
to
that
find a
like you actually want to
translator, obviously.
continue
But to do
families.
that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual
'Cause, like,
counseling, someone to watch your back.
It gets
Not to
quickly
mention a
boring.
grown-up in the party.
I mean, I like
28.
using it to.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with
I'm
a toss ball
28.
stick, or
God,
any
I
blunt
feel that.
instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss Oldham. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
We got new shit. Yeah. Yeah, Sims 3 was really good. I wish I'd... So, my mom had a weird aversion to me playing The Sims for a very long time. And, like, I still don't understand what was her thing. Because, like, I remember being, like, 12, 13 years old and watching people play Sims 3, like, have Sims 3 playthroughs on YouTube. And I remember watching one, and my mom got so pissed. Because she saw it. Like, she got pissed off to the point she grounded me for watching a Sims 3 playthrough. I was like, why? There was nothing wrong here. I was just playing a game. So yeah, that was a fun time of my life. Yeah, it's a kids' teens game. And like the only thing I could think of is what got her so upset is the fact, like the woohooing, but it's like I was 13. I at least had some understanding of adult concepts. I was 13 and had access to the internet and was in fandoms. I definitely knew what things were. So I guess I have no choice but to go to the geothermal plant. So I guess let's Head to the geothermal plant. We're not gonna do the power transition yet. But yeah, I got grounded for playing The Sims. I have no... Yeah, it's all pixelated. I think the funniest goddamn part is when I finally bought Sims 4, because I bought Sims 4 for myself when I was like 15 or 16. The funniest goddamn thing is my mom played The Sims. Like, played my game. Like, was playing my Sims game, and I was like, so you got pissed off at me when I was a kid, like 3 years ago for watching a Sims 3 playthrough. But the moment I get Sims 4, you're gonna be here watching it, like playing it? Like what? Where's the context here, Mom? Yeah, it was like, this is a bullshit double standard. Like, what the fuck? My dude. I just wanted to play... It was like, dude, you, yeah, there was no... But that's like... That's applicable to, like, a lot of the things my parents did. Like, a lot of the things my... Ow. Just like, a lot of the things my parents did were like such bullshit. Yeah, it was like, there's a double standard here and I just do not appreciate it. And it's like well after the fact, I'm just like, so you would get angry at me when I played it, like when I watched videos of it, but like when I bought it, yeah, I was just, there's no reason why anything that my mom did should have happened. Because it was very much like a case of why?
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Like, I'm old enough to know these things, so why... I just absolutely go, no, you're not allowed to do any of, like... I never got it. I never understood it. Everything to do, buy all the light ammo. And then sell literally everything that's... Hi, I just... I have a functioning brain cell. Heck yeah, light ammo, so true. And then accidentally buying literally everything. Oh, I'll just buy all the other ammo too. Why not? I'm already here. I'm gonna sell the shot cannon and the spare guns. God, I hate those fucking things. Edgewater geothermal plant. Oh, there's already a dead body on the floor. That's cool.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Instant dead. Okay, so I don't want to go to that just yet because this corgi over there needs some. So true, just all the ammo. That's all you ever need is just the all the ammo. Spacious choice. Miss Brandon, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Reasons related to your exceeding your staff budget for your latest quarterly report. Please select 5. Subordinates to dismiss immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand. We're still an official reprimand. Spacious family to collectively remind you that working for Spacious Choice is not a right, but a privilege. From J. Brandon. Esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this finds you wealthy. After consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power for the entire region. I know, that'd be really nice. Like, I love the romance options of both Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But, like, I would also like it if they weren't as, like, heavily romanticized. Or, like, take, for example, the Iron Bull and his romance. Oh boy. That's a romance. And we investigated claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald region. Our disagrees with you. Agriculture steady decline. Geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient germal power. More of the Space Choice Development Oversight. Insurance policy against geothermal plant. I'll show you that the standard procedure. Attempt to yeah, there is a lot of things to unpack with Bull. We can unpack those when we get to Inquisition because, oh, there's a lot to unpack there. Like, the amount there is to unpack with Iron Bull's romance. Oh boy.
You're fast.
Shit.
Don't mess with us.
Like, yeah, there's a lot to unpack with Iron Bull. Like with, yeah, there are a lot of issues. And listening goes all mechanicals. Worse this happened because it was going crazy, locking stuff in here, just trying to get them encouraged to make a bad dash for the control room, might be able to shut things down. Yeah, there's a lot with the Inquisition
Great work.
Inner Circle that's got some, like, genuine things to unpack. And, like, I love Inquisition so much, but there is so much to unpack. It's like there's just so much that's like, okay, yeah, the Fenris had issues with, yeah, like Fenris does have some issues, but like he has a lot less issues than the rest of the Inner Circle. And like Fenris's issues for the most part get resolved. Kind of. He still has some genuine fucking issues. It's also kind of fun to go and read like the books or the comics and see Fenris in some of the books and comics. It was like, man still got issues there.
Wow, not even a scratch.
But like so many, like I think there was less things of issue with the people
No, just leave me alone.
with like the companions of Origins. Like there's so
Not
much
real.
less
You're
there
not real.
to unpack. Circle still have so many issues unresolved. So many unresolved issues, and so is that.
Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just so much just left, like, unresolved.
Not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No
And
arguing
then,
with
yeah,
the Phantoms.
Solus just creates so many more
Higgins,
issues.
This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
I think after.
Chester D.
Oh,
Higgins. The D stands for
Inquisitor has
definitely
so
not
many
insane.
trust issues.
I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort. Mechanicals lost their bolts. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing. I specialized in automechanicals, drones. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. You know, you remind me of my... I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no change... Yes, that's exactly it. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to... Funny thing, I was working on a log...
And there's the volume 3. Oh god, yeah, the poor Inkies that romance Solus. Like, they're gonna have so many issues. My favorite thing is, like, right after I played Inquisition, so this has been a couple years, I got really into reading the fics, like what the fandom wrote after everything, and it's so much fun to see how people, like, interpreted everything.
Okay, gone quiet. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Here they come! Don't mess with us.
Did. If I remember right, there's a way to turn off the steam. Like, I have to turn off the steam. Okay, one's dead. Providing having your legs in front of the drone means I cannot hit it.
Here they come!
Oh shit, there's another one over there. I'm gonna be honest, I really did not have an option. I just walked into the middle of more drones and yeah. Refuse to let someone... I know! That is like... Like, I get why, but... It's the thing that there's a whole new meaning to it. It's not the meaning that it was before. It's like, it's very interesting to think of that. He's like, oh, well, need like this. Like, you shouldn't have it on for this reason, but it's like, dude, they've made it into something else, not what you said it's supposed to be.
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best. All systems fully operational. Hostile actions towards Spacer in compliance with Spacer's choice policy. All defective. Affirmative.
The little lad can wander off. Okay, yep, I've got that. Da, da, ba, ba. Upstairs. I'm trying to find the servo, but yeah, it's getting over there. That's the thing. This point, but yeah, he's going it about, yeah, you're right, he is going about it like the complete wrong way. Like there's so many better ways that he could be going around, like, about that. But he's like, I'm just gonna do this my own way, which, like, yeah, maybe works, but you're causing more harm than good. Is the thing, he causes a lot more harm than good. In the long run. I don't remember what the security chief's card is. Just needed, yeah, and that's like the interesting thing is, like, I see Solus very much as like an anti-hero. Or no, I think it's no, it's anti-hero. He's doing the wrong things for a good reason. Like, there's more than likely a better way to go about this, but Solus doesn't really think of Solus really doesn't think of everything that's going on.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Like, he's just thinking of restoring the elves. In reality, what he's doing is very likely going to kill a lot more people than it helps. This is kind of what I find interesting about that, like, everything with Solus, is the fact he's more than likely going to do more damage than good. Just completely on accident. So, like, I'm really excited for DAD just to see what they do with Solus and his story, because it's really interesting in general what they may do.
What's eating you? You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous... I was on cleaning duty at the...
Trying to figure out where the key card is to let me into the one room. Because that's got... Yeah, that's very likely. I'm curious to see what's going to happen if you had an Inquisitor that romanced him. Because, like, there's a lot there to unpack for a Inquisitor that romanced him. Yeah, it's very interesting to think. If you try, yeah, like at the same time.
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Who's that? Really does much. Yeah, I don't know, cause like I don't think he'd succeed. Not with how like I don't think he'd succeed in convincing the Inquisitor, just because of how Trespasser ended. Because the way Trespasser ended just gives me the vibes that like you could try. Sorry about that. It's like, it's the vibe of he could try, but I doubt he'd manage to convince the Inquisitor. Okay then. That's fun.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
I can't get in there. I don't have enough. And there's things in there I want to get. Actually, before we go and finish, yeah, the Inquisitor is very disillusioned about Solus and his ideas, even if you're playing an Elf Inquisitor. Which, like, can I just say, the Elf Inquisitors have, like, such fun insight when you're playing Trespasser. Like, they are very, very fun to play Trespasser with, because you get some really unique conversations.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? The geothermal plant? Now that's a complete set.
I'm glad we...
I've been saving something for you.
Yeah, it's very interesting to think about what will happen in DAD and how Inquisitor is gonna react, especially like an Elf Inquisitor and an Elf Inquisitor that romanced Solus. There's so many levels there that it's really, really interesting.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yeah, I'm still just trying to find the, It's... God, I'm really excited because it's going to be the first... It's going to be the first BioWare game we've seen since Andromeda. Well, it's technically Anthem. But it's going to be the first one we've seen since Andromeda. I say technically Anthem because I don't know how many people actually count Anthem with how quickly it failed. I'm still trying to find this fucking thing. I'm not even looking for the other area I need to turn on. I know where that is. Like, I have a feeling D&D is gonna go back to the roots of BioWare. I'm gonna see a lot of what BioWare was, and I'm really excited. There he is. Okay, I want to go down and get... Guess I'll also turn that on.
I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
And I want... I think this way... I'll figure out where I'm at here in a second. This place is a goddamn maze. It's Jeremy. Hugging nervous. Yeah, there's so many things I'm really... There's so much I'm hoping for with DAD. Like, I'm hoping for the return to, like, some of the, like, return to what we've seen from BioWare, but also I don't know, like, a return to what we've seen from BioWare, but also, like, some new fun stuff from BioWare. I think it'd be interesting. Okay, before we go do this, we're gonna do one last side quest, and then we will actually come back and finish the main quest. We are finishing the main quest before I end stream today. That is the goal. Or at least we're finishing this section. We are going to get... We're going to the landing pad. There's a lot I'm excited for. I hope we see returning of some new character, like some return, like characters returning. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't speak.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds. So, I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something.
Okay. I think that's the last. Yep, that's the last side quest we have. So. We're gonna get our power cell. And I know what choice I'm making, and you're gonna be like, why are you making this choice? I thought we are... You probably know, why are you making this choice? But it's for the happy ending in the end. Yeah, I'd love to see Isabella show up. I'd love to see Fenris show up. I'd love to see Dorian come back. I think it'd be funny as hell if Varric reappeared. Just because poor Varric keeps getting dragged into the bullshit.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I want to hear Parvati's opinion on this.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I know, poor Varric.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all
poor
one
Varric.
big,
He's really like
Spacer's Choice family.
I just
In Mr.
want
Thompson's
peace.
eyes, those deserters are
And
still
Cassandra...
part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive.
The fact that
I hate to say
Cassandra
it,
is
but
entirely
I think
the
Mr.
reason why
Thompson's
he's
got a
present
point.
for Inquisition is so
Unless
funny.
those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow.
Varric's like,
Thanks.
I had enough bullshit with Hawk.
No one's ever told me
And
those
then
words
you
in that order.
chucked me with the Inquisitor who just, like, put even more bullshit? So where do you think, so, going off of our topic of talking about Dragon Age Inquisition, let's, and to the game we're actually playing. Cassandra really does drag him everywhere, but to the game we are playing, where do you think I should redirect the power? And where do you think I'm going to redirect the power? Because both sides make good points. But there is one choice that leads to a better ending than the other. Not sure where one ending leads, I know where the other one does. So what do you think? You can redirect to Edgewater, or we can redirect to the Botanical Lab. Parvati is suggesting we redirect to Edgewater, and Parvati's the only voice we have giving us input on our choice. But she makes a good point. There's a significantly smaller group of people in the Botanical Lab than there is in Edgewater. We shut down Edgewater, we shut down a whole city. Listen to Parvati, yeah. Yeah, that was good. That is honestly the choice I was making, was one of the ways to get to the best ending is to redirect the power to Edgewater. But there's a way to help with the Botanical Lab. Now let's go. Let's go and finish this up and then we'll... I'm just gonna fast travel to the botanical lab. I'm not walking all the way over there. It's a very long walk.
Everybody keeps staring. What? Couple months. I owe them my life. We all left the cannery. I mean,
You weren't incompetent. You just did.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to...
Let's go down.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen
Oh,
you for
poor
the snake
Adelaide.
you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
I don't know which one to say. Because, I mean, yes, this is true, but this isn't really... It's not even personal. It's just I needed a power regulator, and this leads to the better ending. But, like, saying that is, like, such a fourth wall break.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and you tell Reed Thompson that I will never... You offering to cross Reed off, huh? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not... My son worked in that cannery. We had a store of medicine locked away. But Reed... So I buried my boy in the cemetery. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses of...
I think if anyone needs to die, it's her. I'm loving Alexandra's reason very show up like this being... He really is. That'd be so funny if that's what happened.
Sorry. I've been thinking about going back. I get sick thinking about... You know something? I think you're right. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep... It's just... Adelaide's never gonna... Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't... I expect we got no... You okay with this, Grace?
My fears are all settled. Thanks for helping me with Zoe.
Just give us some time to gather our personals and say our goodbyes. If you run into...
Yeah, I'm not taking out Reed. Cause like that's just... It's kind of low. I mean, I already did this, but like... Adelaide. Adelaide really is just using human corpses. Which, I mean, like, she's not wrong. It's good fertilizer, but, like, yikes.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. It was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all... Thomas Kemp? I remember you.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson.
I will give him a chance to impress me. If he knows his way around... This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers.
Yeah, Adelaide very much sounds psycho after that.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise.
And we gotta level up. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Adelaide scares me. Like, genuinely.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Boing, boing, boing. I'm thinking thoughts, and brain's also empty, so I don't even comprehend what thoughts I am thinking.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
I heard that she uses human remains as fertilizer. As like, what the fuck, Adelaide? Yeah, it's very much a what the fuck moment, because there's really no reason for her to do that. I mean, I get it. It's the fact of human bodies are rich in nutrients, and when a corpse decays, it can very, very easily apply to...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater,
Parvati.
Flying on a real ship, working on
cupping
real
my
engine,
hands.
belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something.
I mean, you're not eating
you can say
human
no.
remains?
But can I come with you?
You're not eating the human remains, but what you grow does come from humans,
and I can keep your
in a
ship
way.
singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Parvati. I love her so much.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's... What can I do for you? Do you know? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for our engine room is low.
Come on, Parvati, we are putting power back in the ship. Whee! Up we go. And back down. And then...
What can I do for you? All systems are... I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude or...
Let's go. Do you know the Muffin Man? It really is against all odds that this ship is like terrifying.
Communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Without a skip drive? Good. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, none of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time.
Nice.
I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, Fenris
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay.
So much
if you
fun.
have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust The board's only interested in filling
Like,
their
I
own pockets.
love
If we don't put a stop to
the
them,
relationship
they're going
between
to run
Fenris
this
and Huck
colony to
because
the
it's
ground.
so much fun.
Transmission ended. If you are...
Okay. You're gonna grab... I'm gonna go up to her room. Look at how pretty this
Let yourself at
is.
home, Captain.
Look at that. Fun. Also got the poster I yoinked. No, I don't think I do. That, I think, I think this, it's really cute. But, I think this is where we're gonna end stream today. I thank everyone for coming. It's been quite fun. We are on our way to, we're finally done with Edgewater. That's pretty cool. So, I should be live on Tuesday. Not Tuesday, Saturday. I will probably stream Saturday, we'll see. Probably, more than likely. And then stream next Thursday, and then I'll be gone for the weekend. Probably. I'm still trying to figure that out. But thank you all for coming. We are going to raid Rosie. Rosie is one of my fellow Artoria members and is awesome. So go give Rosie some love. Currently playing Signal Simulator. So I think it's a spacey thing. Yeah, it is. So Rosie's also doing some fun space stuff. So I'll leave you guys in Rosie's hands, and I will see you next time I stream, which will be Saturday. Bye-bye!